Right, good morning everyone. Baldy is up and running, back open. I think it has been for a couple weeks, but haven't had a chance to get out here, so I'm gonna make my first attempt in a while. Starting the trail at 6 o'clock, 6:05. I'm excited because today I'm gonna take a different path than normal. I've done the regular Baldy Bowl, Devil's Backbone, I know probably 7 times. So today I'm gonna take Ridgecrest, or the Ridgecrest Trail, I think. So I'll show you where it cuts off. You still start at Minker Flats. And then you start at the very beginning when it gets off this fire road. And then you veer off to the right pretty quickly after that. And then you follow like a ridge up, which is supposed to be the steepest way. It's also a lot shorter. And then that takes you to the top of Mount Harwood, which I've never done. It's right below the Baldy summit. And I'm always just like tired by then and never bother to go up it. So we'll check that out before we get to Baldy. So we'll see how this goes. I'm pretty out of shape. So I haven't done a peak for a while. Planning to do Whitney again in a day in September. So I really need to kick it into gear here. This is the boring beginning. The views are still pretty. Okay, so we are now 0.8 of a mile in and we're hitting this little cutoff from the fire road at Minker Flats up to Baldy Bowl Trail up here. So just right after the trail sign in off Baldy Bowl, you'll see that you can take a quick right of probably, 100 yards after. And so that's what we're on right now. And now it's gonna get pretty steep. So we'll see how I do. I'm already breathing. No matter how many times I do this trail, it's always hard. And this way should be worse. We'll see if I get there faster or about the same time, given the additional incline, but it is about 1.5 miles shorter because we're just going straight up the ridge. So we'll see. Okay, so for the purpose of tracking timing on this, we can see back there, it's so pretty already. I started this section on the ridge at about probably 6:28, 6:30, we'll just say, because I didn't look till 6:30. And so this is going to connect to the Devil's Backbone right below Mount Harwood, which is another little peak right below the final push to Mount Baldy. So let's see how long this takes. This is so cool. It looks like a wolf howling. Howling at the moon. We are going to continue up this ridge. And then it will end, I don't know, somewhere, I think where you can't really see. And then that is Baldy. And that's the bowl. And there's the ski hut. So we're almost at the elevation of the ski hut, not quite. So now we are actually on like the ridge where you can see down both sides. Look over here. That's actually Baldy Notch Trail. I don't think you can see it from here though, the sun's too bright. Okay, it is 7:35, so I'm about an hour, a little over an hour in on the ridge line. I'm gonna check the name of that because I think I was saying it wrong. I think I was saying ridge crest, but I think it might be ridge line. I don't know why I can't remember names for anything. I'm gonna take a break, get some breakfast. We are gaining quite a bit of elevation pretty fast. So it's a slow go, but it's exciting to be on a new trail and not know what's to come, because I kind of dread certain parts of the other trail because I know they're coming. All right, we are getting up there, but it is taking a while. I don't think I'm gonna save any time doing this. Whew. Feeling the elevation. Look at this little girl, Mitzi here. She's done it, she just did it on Saturday. Only Thursday. Hey girl, you're kicking ass. Okay, feeling it for sure. We just got to the top where it meets the Devil's Backbone. Go this way to Baldy. I'm gonna go up here to go to Mount Harwood because I've never done this one before. Just to get it done. Let me see what time it is. All right, it's 8:37. I started at Anchor Flats at 6:05. Got on the, it's actually called Register Ridge. I said it wrong both times before. So it's 8:37. Started that, so almost 2 hours to get here. Ugh. I did take a break and eat, and I've been filming a little bit, so. But it's definitely slow, like molasses walk for sure. But cool, something new. Okay, so there's Baldy and the final switchback. So you get to Baldy, and I'm just doing like up to this Mount Harwood, and then go down the other side to Baldy. And then I think I'll take the Baldy Bowl Trail down. Whew. Okay, made it to the top of Mount Harwood. That's kind of freaking me out. It's like there's a ton of them in all these different bushes. And I don't know what the frick that is. It's so loud, whoa. I don't know what that is. I don't like it. Yikes. I'm all freaked out. There's snakes and trees. If anyone knows, tell me what that is. Now it sounds like katydids, like crazy katydids, but not really like a rattler either, because it's just going on and on and on. I don't know. Somebody help me. Into that final brutal push. Still coming down Harwood right here. And then just gotta go up all those little switchbacks, and then we're there. See how long it takes. From here. 8:56 when I left Mount Harwood. Yep, so kind of dying. But we almost there. You can see the post right up there where the people are. It's 9:30 now, so I didn't quite make 9:30, but pretty close. Right up there.
Our dogs stayed at home. Lazy. Dogs of leisure.
Yeah, Bob wouldn't even make the van.
All right, we made it. We're at the famous top, San Antonio. So it took a little over 3.5 hours, 3 hours, 38 minutes. I did do quite a bit of stopping, and I went to that Mount Harwood. So I would say I'm at 3.7 miles. So it's a little bit shorter, but not much shorter. So I think I'm going to take the Baldy Bowl Trail down. So I'm just going to have a little snack and then get heading down. Hopefully get home by like 11:30. So it's because it's 9:30. I don't know. I might, hopefully before 12. Okay, we started down. I'm taking the Baldy Bowl Trail down. Started at like 9:59, so I will be hard to get there by 11:30 probably. But we'll see how it goes. Usually, even though I'm excited to go downhill, it is worse on my body. So, I mean, it will be faster for sure, but it sucks the whole time. But this trail's pretty, so this way's real pretty. So if we're gonna backpack here, I think up here would be a cool spot. Right before that last push. There's even some like fire pits up there. Stuff that's right above the bowl. So making our way pretty good here from, that's the ridge that we took up. And that is the Devil's Backbone that we connected to. And then we just came down from up there, bowl, and then down all that. Alright, we made it to the ski hut. We even have a privy. All right, we made it to ski hut at 10:56, so not too bad. Let's see, probably be another hour though, I'm guessing. So probably 12. That's okay, that's pretty good, still early. Look at that beauty. It's huge. All right, we are back in the car. I got back about 12:05. Definitely a challenge. Register Ridge was challenging. I don't know that it was any more challenging than even the regular route. I feel like it's always hard, Baldy, but it was definitely steeper. I got back at 12:05 about, and so it took about 2 hours down. All in all, I took a break at the Privy, and I lost my Insta 360 Go up in between right before I got to the ski hut. It fell right in that rocky. I was taking all these video on it. Luckily I knew the last time I took a picture with it or took video, and so I just had to backtrack, and I found out pretty quickly it was gone. And I knew that was going to happen because I have this like Amazon version of the magnet, and it's just not strong enough, and it was kind of like loose, and I told myself I really shouldn't put this on here. But I did, and then I dropped it, and luckily I found it because it was super rocky right there. So I was like, it probably fell in one of these holes. Never gonna be able to find it. It's this freaking big. But there was 2 guys that were coming, that were behind me, that when I backtracked, I asked them, I was like, hey, if you see the camera, and one of the guys found it. So thank goodness. So that probably took 15 minutes extra, but not too bad. So it just gets like tiring after a while going downhill, and you just want it to be over, even though it's beautiful and whatnot. But I didn't film that much after I lost my camera. I was like just wanting to get down. So I'm gonna go home, have a lazy day with the kittens, and oh yeah, I have new kittens. They've been keeping me up. That's why I haven't really been out hiking. I've been having to get up had been getting up like every 2 to 3 hours. Now they're eating solid food, so I can go longer, and my daughter is watching them. But they have been wearing me out, and I haven't been able to get out of the house very good. So I'm gonna go back and hang out with them, watch some TV, eat some good food, drink some cold drinks, and enjoy the rest of Juneteenth. All right, see you guys out there. Bye.